On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about the book The Family Recipe by Huxley and Jade Behr, which is the first book in the Ortiz family series. The back cover synopsis says, when the rich and famous fall in fairy tale love, it's the domestic staff who quietly take care of the details. Sparks fly when Anna, a billionaire's talented chef, and Clark, a pop star's security expert, suddenly have to work and live together. Anna has kept her love life on the back burner for more years than she'd care to count, but she can't help being intrigued by the tough, unflappable acquaintance. The problem is, the attraction doesn't seem to be mutual. When Clark finds himself the sole guardian of a young relative, he's determined to put familial duty above frustrating feelings for the woman he is secretly obsessing over. With the help of their scheming siblings, can this resourceful chef and stubborn bodyguard find a way to create the perfect family recipe? This is a multiple point of view romance. There's proximity and the strangers to more. If you want to go for micro tropes, there's nicknames. The intimacy is moderate. The main male character is shirtless. There's some innuendo jokes, and also the description on the kisses is fairly low. No language or violence. As far as potential triggers, some tough childhood and a parental death. My con with this one is that it felt a little bit like the flow was off, and I'm not sure if I'm more used to like first person point of view reads. I couldn't really get engrossed in the characters' point of views. I don't know if it was because there were so many views, I'm not sure what it was, but it didn't flow right for me. But as far as storyline, it was a really fun storyline. I didn't feel like I'd read it 100 times in every other book. It was, a below stairs Downton Abbey romance felt like, just in a contemporary. So it was a fun new twist on a story that I very much enjoyed. And you got some good one-liners in this one. You had, if you'll excuse a mother's right to armchair psychology, which I feel like always is fine. That's the mom's job. But also you have the quote, if he says he's not for you, believe him. And I liked that one. I might have said that one to a family member. The characters were likable, even if I didn't feel like I got sucked into them. The characters were relatable with the quote, it was easy to say she would ask him out, but getting the words out would be incredibly difficult. And it was also funny. There was lines like, her old course was going strong, and it seemed she couldn't even get away with lies of omission without what she assumed was instant divine punishment. And it just was funny, relatable, where you can't get away with anything before karma kind of finds you. But the best part of this book was Brandon. And I really liked the fact that this teenager had a hard thing happen, but he was still a fun, more or less upbeat kid, where he could joke like, go on and change the subject, chef, I'm listening. Change subjects, or he could, banter and be like, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but you are so annoying. Or, don't be an idiot, please. And it's so like a teenager, but it's like such a good kid too. and it was just the best part of the book in my opinion. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to talk to you about the second book that is also out in this series, and I hope you'll jump over to my social media pages. I'll have the clickable link tree in my show notes. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've read something by these authors, I haven't before, so this was new to me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on their other books or about this book specifically, if you think Brandon is the best character, because he is. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and I will talk to you guys soon. Happy reading.